King Salman received a letter last week from David Cameron about Karl Andree's case. Today there was good news to share when Mr Hammond arrived at a press conference with his Saudi counterpart.
I'm pleased to be able to say that I have heard this morning that the public prosecutor is now in the final stages of completing the necessary processes that will lead to Mr Andree's release and return to the UK, we expect, within the next week.
The 74-year-old grandfather was caught with homemade wine in his car, a crime in this conservative culture. He completed his one-year sentence a few months ago, but there was still a punishment of 350 lashes. He won't receive them. Relief and joy for his family in London.
It's a huge relief, and then just like joy.
I've been taking everything with a pinch of salt, because until I know, right, he's on a plane, he'll be back at so-and-so time. That's, I think, when I personally will be extremely happy.
So what worked?
Well, we discuss these kind of issues with the Saudis all the time. We have a very open, frank relationship with them based on a very strong relationship in areas of trade, defence, security collaboration, counter-terrorism. That allows us to talk to them openly about issues which are of concern.
Getting the balance right between human rights concerns and Britain's interest in lucrative contracts, including arms deals, will continue to test this relationship.
Britain will use the case of Karl Andree to emphasise its quiet diplomacy does work, especially when it comes to raising difficult issues with special friendships. But in a difficult region which has both opportunities as well as risks, issues like this will continue to provide some strains in a very important relationship.
The plight of Saudi blogger Raif Badawi, who's facing 1,000 lashes, was also brought up today. So was the case of 20-year-old Ali Al-Nimr, who's on death row. I'm told there was a back and forth in the talks, but not more than that.
This was a very important visit at a very important time, wasn't it? This new diplomacy on Syria is really...
Saudi Foreign Minister Al-Jubair shared